Hi, welcome back. In today's video, we would like to use named tuple to represent colors. We would like to store color values in red, green, and blue format. Here is my named tuple called color, and it has three elements: red, green, and blue. Then we would like to define some colors using instances. So the first instance called white, the second instance called black, and the third instance called red. For example, for the color white, we have the values in red, green, and blue format. And the value for this instance is for red is 255, 255 for the green, and 255 for the blue. Okay, so the elements in the white that gets different values are 255 for red, green, and blue, all of them. Then the second instance is created. Let me write it down. Maybe it's second instance, first instance, third instance. Okay, so the second instance is created from the color named tuple, and it has values equal to 0 for red, green, and blue. Then the third and last instance is created here, and for the named tuple color, it has only value for the red, and for the green and blue has 0 values. Okay, so this is just an assumption, just an example. We are just creating, don't be confused with the numbers here that we are creating. We're just making an assumption here to create an instance. The important thing is that this is the instance. We can say inst1, inst2, inst3 instead of having white, black, and red. Okay. Then in order to access the elements that are stored in instance 1, we write down white.red because this is this red that we are talking about and not this red. Okay. Then we are having white.green and white.blue because we learned that we write down the name of the instance dot the name of the element, which are red, green, and blue in these cases. Okay. So when I run this code, we see the output is exactly like this one. So if I copy this and paste it here, okay, and instead of white, I write down, for example, black. Now we are going to see the output for instance named black for different elements red, green, and blue for our named tuple, and we expect to see 3 zeros in the output. Exactly, we see it. Then if we have it now for the red, and the red. So when I run this code, we expect to see first red to be 255 because we created the instance with these numbers, and then 2 zeros. So when I run this code, we see 255. So this first red is our object here, our instance here that we created. The second red is the element inside our named tuple. This is the most important part about this example, this coding exercise. Then we have the red again, dot green. This is the green. And then we are having the red again and dot blue, which is here. Thank you for watching.